Alright guys, so I'm just gonna quickly go over some news update that we have gotten. So they have confirmed our super limited banner is gonna be the green DO, and then we have a Shiroko as the pilot right there. So in terms of this banner is I'm not really like the biggest fan of DO, simply because of the fact that this unit you can probably say is going to be the most effective in arena. Outside of arena, I don't really know how much it's going to be able to contribute to like our other content, so I am a little bit skeptical of that. I'm probably gonna do like a meme and just gonna fully transcend a skill level 5 this unit, and then it's gonna perform fairly bad in general content, but I don't know. I probably may pull a few copies and call it a day, and then just kind of max out everything with rainbow points as usual, because I'm kind of at the point where I not really like sustaining those rainbow points, but I definitely feel like, you know, every time I summon enough, like where if I summon for things that I already, you know, fully maxed out, I'm getting those coins back already. So I think that's kind of where I'm heading towards already. All right. So if the worst case situation, I get really shapped or whatever, I only get one copy, and then that's gonna be it. I'm not really gonna go ham. But on the other spectrum of like why I want to go ham into this banner, so this is a super limited banner, and you guys already know what's going to be embedded into this banner. They will have the Sisaque and then Sailor as well. So I don't know. I'm still kind of debating, right? So we have that. I don't think there's much detail on here. So the other thing to go over is the clan battle. Obviously, I feel like this unit probably would be fairly good in this clan battle, just like how they did for the purple one, which is the latest version for JP. It was holding up really good in arena or the clan battle, but outside of clan battle, it's only arena and then maybe some specific event where it's good. So I do feel like if you summon on DO, it's simply for the purpose of trying to get a better scoring on the clan battle, and that's pretty much it. And I don't know how effective it will be, because we don't even know what is like the enemy lineup right now, so we will definitely know tomorrow. So we are getting tickets, so that's obviously going to be pretty pog. So 3 tickets per, so that's pretty good. Other than that, we have some changes. So it's that time of the month where they are adding more units into the standard pool. So there are going to be total of 4 units that they're adding now. So we have the Engage 0 with the booster, we have GPO 2, so that's going to be good. We have Senentu Stein, the narrative version, and then we have the Banshee NTD. Alright, that is actually quite a good roster, especially GPO 2, I feel like, because that is actually a pretty good tank to use. So that's actually going to be fairly exciting. I think maybe Senju is actually another good hot pickup because of how the kit is actually pretty good, because they did kind of like a shadow drop for us, which kind of how I want to determine it is more like they drop things not really following the order. They just simply want to drop things to kind of counter what is kind of going on in the arena meta, I feel like. So we have that. Yeah, so we have, I think that's pretty much it from here. And then what else do we have? Oh, alright, so I think this one is probably another big one right here, right? Alright, so after the most update, clan battle, we have the super limited banner, adding episode 17 to all the storyline, which I have not even done episode 16 yet, so alright. And then they're also adding a new fragment quest into the Mobusu Moon Gundam stage 1. Alright. And then what else are we getting? I think that's it. Is there... Oh, there's no new story. Wow. Oh, no, is there no new story events? I know this is not the same one, right? The Moon Over the Moon. That's the one we already have. So I think they're just adding it to like the whole catalog of like all the, you know, previous story stuff. So that's pretty much it, right? I think, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so we kind of take a look at everything that we need to know in terms of global. I'm just gonna quickly transition into X or Twitter previously. This is the global side, so there's really not much to talk about. We do have the EXQ to take a look if you guys do want to. It's kind of alright. I mean, like, I'm not really expecting too much out of this. I don't even have this on JP, so I guess this is kind of, I guess, kind of cool to see, right? So this one is simply just the beam saber slashes. So I guess it's kind of cool, right? We'll take that. I think other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. So in JP, we got some more exciting news in JP. I feel like they dropped a new kind of like a short, animation for us over here. So this is revolving around the short's counter attack. I don't know if it's directly short's counter attack or like around that timeline, but it's kind of where when they are developing the new Gundam, I think it's at that point where they are trying to configure the whole cycle frame, trying to embed it into the new Gundam. It's actually pretty cool. We did see, a lot of those interframe shots. I'm not gonna play for you guys because I ain't trying to get copyright strike because it's actual animation and stuff. So I'm just gonna you guys can definitely watch it over on X, or I think they should have it on YouTube as well. So I don't know what they are adding for the JP side, and I'm not really gonna check because it's kind of irrelevant to what we need to talk about. Alright, so for JP, we are getting yet another new Gundam. So we have an armor right there, and this is the new Gundam HWS. So this one is the heavy weapon system. So it's honestly cool, right? Anytime they release like new Gundam or whatever, it's obviously pretty flashy. But I feel like the animation, like the EXQ animation, is a little bit lacking, right? I will not even lie. It's a cool unit, but they kind of water down on the animation. I mean, that's kind of unfortunate, I feel like. So we do already have the details for the new Gundam already, but in terms of like the actual quality, like the sprites is really high definition. I would definitely tell you that it looks pretty crispy for sure. Details for the high new, we are getting, because they did like a live stream, so we are getting 3,000 diamonds for there, so pretty pog. And then we have a Jagan with a, so this is a Jagan with, I don't know what backpack configuration we're looking at, but that is definitely a sniper rifle of some sort, like a long rifle. So I think they are reverting back, so I think this is actually pretty, I guess, important. So they are planning to do a arena renovation. So they're actually changing this. So what you guys are seeing right now is how we had it for quite a while. You were able to select, different enemy that you would like to take on. So previously, it was not only like a set target you face. You were able to manually pick up like a choice of enemy to fight in arena. So I think this is actually cool. But what's not cool is there's the score is actually lower. So if you want to go for like an easier option, you'll probably pick the one like this one, for example. But at the end of the day, you are losing out on the points. So it's probably still best to aim for the harder one, because even if you do lose per se, you're still getting 11 points, but you do drop rankings, so it's kind of like a double-edged sword. So it's kind of cool that they are going back. I don't know why they're going back to that. Maybe there were enough of a feedback for them to make that change. I don't know. So this is to the mock battle, which I hardly take a look into, but it looks like they're adding a timer to it, so okay. And then last but not least, they are adding a new feature into the what tab is it? The town tab. So they're adding the animation gallery, that's what they're calling it. So that's gonna be a way for you to kind of watch all the episodes. So that's pretty pog. So that's kind of advertising to play the game. All right, simply that. And then we should kind of exit out of here. So what is this? Oh, this Blitz mission. Okay. We get a new mission as well. That's pog. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when we have this in global, that should be fairly exciting to a lot of people. But as of right now, it's definitely something that we can anticipate to get released faster. And what is this? Oh, this is a new Penelope and then Ling Aim. So this is going to be eventually a standard banner unit. So is kind of like a teaser to it. So they're talking about look forward to the implementation. So pretty much look forward to that release. Okay. I'm surprised the Penelope is getting a standard release while the Concede. I take that back. The Concede actually did receive two iterations. One is in the shop where you can buy, and then there's a free to play, which is an SR. So okay, all right. But here's the main detail. Right, we have the. This is, I think, it's the extreme limited. This is not a super limited, so there's a difference. But we are getting the high new, or no, this new Gundam heavy weapon system. So this is going to be a tank. So I probably just leave the translation for all of the I guess what it actually does. And I don't know, like I'm not really good at gauging how units are in GP meta, because I don't really play it to the full extent like rest of the other JP player does. So in terms of my kind of understanding of this unit, is definitely may not be that good, but there are a lot of interesting things to take a look, especially the Transcendent skill. It looks like at Transcendent skill level 5, you would be able to increase the upper limit of all the allies HP up to 22% once you activate EX skill, and then there's also a recovery aspect as well. So I'm pretty sure these two right here, like these last two, is going to be Transcendent skill 5. So this may or may not be one of the I guess a good pseudo tank and a good healer as well. So that's kind of interesting. The skill one is definitely pretty jam-packed. I see increasing HP, increasing damage, and then probably damage resistant. So what JP has is they have it as a damage mitigation, but in global translation they went for a damage resistant up. So I don't really know if they go hand to hand, but I feel like seeing it as a damage reduction, it seems it probably functions better. I don't know, but other than that, there are a lot of ways. Oh, all of these are actually, the category is to the rifle category or the rifle unit. So any of your Char stuff, like your Sasabis, like your Sakutus and whatever. So or just any unit in general that has the rifle tags is getting some huge debuffs. All right. I don't know how much it's gonna play into that. We'll definitely have to wait. But in terms of armor, there are a ton. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total of 7 different effects on the skill 2, and then 2 up for the skill 1. So definitely massive, right? I'm not gonna spend the time to translate them right now. I'll probably leave the translation in the description for you guys. But yeah, new Gundam, another one. Let me know how you guys feel about the new Gundam, and then obviously for our global side, let me know how you guys feel about the Green O. How many of you guys are actually gonna be summoning, and then I'll be catching you guys on the next one.